What is up, guys, and welcome to the channel. Today we are going to replace a flex pipe on this car's exhaust. This is a 2007 Toyota Camry. I was debating whether or not to put this on the channel, but I think this is something that could be used for a lot of different types of vehicles, old vehicles, new vehicles. So I thought it'd be useful to show you guys how to do that. In this case, the reason that I am replacing just the flex pipe on this car and not the entire pipe is because the catalytic converter is also a part of this pipe. And they want about $280 to buy that part, and it's just not needed on this car because the rest of the exhaust, well, the rest of the pipe is good. It's just the flex pipe that has deteriorated and is leaking. I've already replaced the muffler and the mid pipe on this car, and still have a leak, so that's what we're going to do today. Let's go over the tools and parts that we need for this job. This is the replacement flex pipe, and you can see that it has a little bit of extra pipe attached to each side. I'm not sure that I'll use all of that, but I wanted to get some extra because this piece isn't exactly the same length as the one that I'm going to cut out. And a digital caliper, I use this to figure out what size the exhaust pipe was. Now on this car, one side coming in is 2 1/4, and then the side going out is 2 inches. So this piece of flex pipe here is 2 inches inside diameter on both sides. So the idea is that hopefully it fits inside the pipe coming down from the manifold, and then fits over the pipe going back towards the rest of the exhaust. I plan on welding this together, but you can also buy this piece and put clamps over it, exhaust clamps. That's what this one is actually for. You could slip this over both sides, put exhaust clamps on it, and you're good to go. A Sawzall, just because it's easier to cut the old one out. Of course, gloves, and being that I'm going to weld this, I'm going to take, once I get the piece tacked on there, I'm going to take it off and weld it up fully and then put it back on. So I got some new gaskets for the pipe coming down from the manifold. Alright, so let me get this car backed out, get the floor cleaned up, and then we'll get to it. Okay guys, we got the car back in the garage, so let's go ahead and get it jacked up so we can get under there and take a look. Okay guys, so here we are under the car, and this is the piece that is going to be replaced on this car. And you can see further down there's the catalytic converter, and up this way we got the manifold. So what we're going to do is just cut this out and weld a new one in. Now let me show you something. When you go order your piece, make sure you check the size of the exhaust, because when I was on Amazon ordering a piece for this car, the ones that it said fit actually would not have fit. And the way to check this is basically take the digital caliper here and put it over the pipe, and then see what size your outside diameter is. So you can see we're about 2 inches there, and on this side, this one actually goes past 2. It's probably 2 1/4. So on this car, the pipe coming down is bigger than the pipe going out, and I couldn't find anything like that. So the piece I got is actually 2 inches on both sides, and that's inside diameter. So again, we'll try to maybe slip it over this side and slip it in this side and weld it up. Also on this car, we can't go back too far because as far as cutting it out, because we have an O2 sensor up here. So basically we'll make a cut pretty close to this side, and then maybe even in here, because this bracket's going to be in the way. So the other thing to do, I did this last night, is make sure you spray these bolts with some kind of penetrating fluid. And you know what? I don't know if these are even going to come off of there. Those ones are pretty bad. go ahead and get the saw out, and we'll make our cuts and then start fitting in the new one. It's easier to flip the blade around on the Sawzall because it's like sometimes can be a lot harder to get in there with the saw this way, but if you flip the blade and go in, it's a little easier sometimes. All right, there she is. It's like an extra layer of pipe or something in there. Let's take a 1/2 inch off each side. Guess you gotta plug it in first. I think that'll be good. We'll tack it just like that. And then we'll have weld here and a weld there. All right, guys, so there you have it. You saw I had a change in plans. I didn't actually take the exhaust off to finish welding it. I tack welded it, and then I was deciding if I could actually get around the top, and I was able to. So I did not remove the exhaust. I just went around the top as best I could. So right now I'm going to hook the battery up and turn the car on and check for leaks. Alright, so everything looks good underneath, no leaks. You know, I just want to say that I chose to weld this on, but if you had the same type of thing, you could use exhaust clamps and put it on that way, so you don't necessarily need a welder to do this. But in my case, like I said, coming in the pipe, it was larger on one side than it was on the other side, so welding it made it a lot easier for me. And if you have to, you take the exhaust off after you get it tacked in place and then finish welding it. I actually did not have to do that here, and that was a good thing because some of those nuts on the brackets for the exhaust were basically non-existent as far as being able to get an actual socket on them. So I would have had to have cut those out and put new ones in, which isn't a big deal. Hope this video helps somebody. If you like the content and you want to see more, subscribe to the channel and hit that thumbs up button. See you next time.